There we go. Hello everybody, welcome to Bitcoin Daily, 9 a.m. sometimes not. How you doing everybody? Today we're gonna focus on what's happening with Ethereum. Ethereum is up 1.3 today, 3% today. Yesterday it was up like almost 20%. I have absolutely no idea how much this thing pumped. 16% maybe, something like that. 20% pump. It closed 19% move towards upside. I stopped watching it at 17, 18. At one point it was 20% pump from the bottom. All the way from the bottom it was actually 21.16. So 20% pump on Ethereum. There is no way this is any kind of bull trap or anything like that, fake out or anything like that. Zero chance for that. It looks very, very good. Unfortunately, and I'm saying unfortunately because altcoin season might be coming very, very shortly. And the reason I'm saying unfortunately is because I do not believe that the bull run is gonna last 2025, if that happens. And right now, it's getting very, very close to that point where we actually just explode. So what are we gonna look at? And right now you also see Bitcoin over here on my chart that it's breaking out towards upside up here, a little bit above the blue box. It closed above almost at I think it closed at what level did this actually close at? We closed the daily candle at 71.4k. This is a 7.8% move. So Bitcoin did 7.8% move, Ethereum did 20% move. There is no way in hell this is any kind of a fake out or anything like that. That said, all of my lines are broken right now. We got a couple of more lines up here at the top that needs to be broken, but pretty much everything is getting erect right now. You can see up here coming to the resistance level of these previous levels up here. It's just there to be broken. It's just there to be broken. So it does look very, very good. Ethereum ETF news, whatever that is, rumors look legit stuff. It's happening, guys. It's happening, and I don't think it's gonna go that very, very far. That's not gonna take that long time until we actually reach some kind of top. Once we reach some kind of top, we said before, we are expecting a couple of months of euphoria kind of frenzy, and it's pretty much over. So 2025, I just don't see it. How you guys doing in the chat? Vanilla, what's up, man? Let's rumble. Eric, good morning, fam. So, what are we gonna focus over here today on is mostly Ethereum. What's happening in Ethereum, we're gonna check that out. We're gonna check out what's happening in Bitcoin. We're gonna look a little bit about dominance, because dominance is very, very important. You can see over here it is breaking my line towards the downside. And we're gonna look at this Ethereum versus Bitcoin chart, because it is exploding towards the upside over here as well. So, those are the things we're gonna focus on. We're not gonna watch too much about altcoins, but I can just tell you that altcoins are actually doing very, very nice moves towards the upside over here. You can see over here VeChain doing very nice moves. Now the pumps on altcoins are not 20%, but they did some nice moves like 5 to 10% towards the upside. Most of altcoins did, I think, very nice moves. What actually is happening on altcoins right now is this very, very first move where they have been going inside these consolidation patterns or downtrend patterns, and right now they're starting to break towards the upside. So the way I see it right now, any kind of dips are dips for buying, and I think there is a very good chance we're just gonna continue these moves towards the upside over here, because these very, very first moves are right now, you can see over here on this Aptos, it's breaking the 10-20 moving average, coming out of this downtrend over here towards the upside. It is just the very, very first move. But the fact that Ethereum did a 20% move towards upside yesterday, there is no way this can be any kind of a fake out. Fake outs don't do 20% move, guys. Fake outs definitely don't do any kind of 20% move. Bitcoin is back above 70k, which we like. My lines are all broken, and we're gonna go to a clean chart over here. Let me find a clean chart over here. And I was thinking a little bit about which channel is correct, because there is different ways you can actually draw this channel. This looks like right now to be the most significant one up here. Right now we are hitting that resistance level, but if you go to the monthly time, 2-week time frame over here, we'll see that that is the actually channel. So from this top up here and from this stop over here to this stop over here, we are getting to that resistance level. There is also seemed to be some kind of bottom down there. On these 4 weeks on the 2-week time frame created this very nice channel. Right now we're coming to the resistance level. We need still a little bit more pump up here above 71, 72k levels and to break this towards the upside. Unfortunately, I think on the 2-week time frame there is a little bit of divergence on the charts. over here. There is a little bit divergence on the chart, but if this continues pumping, of course, towards upside, over here, towards upside, over here, there will be no divergence on the chart. This is actually very good for us, and just because there is divergence on chart, people, you know, bears are gonna be bearish, and they're thinking that it's pretty much over and stuff like that, right? Now, it looks actually very good. The fact that there is divergence up here, that means this can pump more, and there will be no divergence. We are not overextended on the RSI. RSI up here is at 86 right now. We're sitting at 80 level. This is on 2-week time frame. If you go to the monthly time frame, we are only at 70 levels. At most we came to 76 level. If you look here, previous bull markets up here, the tops came around 90 levels. Over here is 97. We are expecting something 80, give or take, up here because of the line over here towards upside. So there is a very good chance, there is more upside to be made until we actually get any kind of divergence or anything like that. Not quite yet there. If you go to the 2-week time frame as well, what you're gonna see over here is that the momentum has been, consolidating up here. So during this consolidation pattern up here, the momentum has been going towards downside. We still don't have any kind of bearish cross. This is still 2-week time frame. The overextensions pull back right now. We don't have any kind of overextensions or anything like that. So everything looks good. It looks very, very ready for right now for the next move towards upside over here. And what you're gonna see over here is that when it goes pretty fast, right? So this move went like this move went like this over here, then maybe like this over here, and this move is gonna go even very much faster. There is this guy called I forget his name. He's using this weird chart. Anyways, he's talking about this parabolic move that's happening on the chart. Whether this is parabolic or not, it kind of depends, but it does look parabolic to me as well over here, because we are increasing in trend all the time and we don't have any kind of breakdowns just yet, right? So the trend is increasing, and this is by this is the parabolic structure of a parabolic trend. Once you have any kind of trends that are increasing in speed towards upside over here, you continue increasing in speed and increasing speed. At one point you can increase more and then it fades out. So if this is parabolic move, we can expect some kind of major levels up here towards upside, and then some kind of breakdown eventually towards downside. But it does look like a parabolic move. Do we have a curved line on the chart? What is the curved lines? Let me just see over here. Projection, maybe this one. Arc, maybe arc. Something like this, yeah, give or take, right? So what we are having over here is this, curvature up here towards upside, a parabolic move towards upside, because the trend is increasing, the speed of the trend is increasing all the time towards upside. You gotta understand that it does not have to be like 2017 when it comes to parabolic moves. So if you go over here, look at 2017, right? We've been increasing, and it was just exploding through the roof. Now, today is a little bit different time than it was in 2017. There are, institutions were not there and stuff like that. There were, there were people selling, but there were, the selling wasn't that crucial. Right now there is a lot more people, we got about ETFs and stuff like that, so that selling can be a lot heavier. So will we have another one of these slow moves over here, where we go to 200k or 300k or $500,000 or whatever Bitcoin? I don't know, but what I think, once we start getting into that very much established parabolic move, that is gonna start doing the distribution pattern and it's gonna drop down. I don't believe that we are gonna have a parabolic top over here, like a straight line and then straight back down again or something like that. I don't believe that. It could happen, but I just don't believe that. On the other hand, it does look very, very nice. Now, we just said that there is a, this channel up here on the 2-week time frame up here. As you can see, we haven't still broken through that yet. We're still consolidating over here, a little bit over here. Right now, we are about, we came down to the bottom levels over here. We went back above the midline over here. Right now, he's sitting up there. So, it could still, take a week or two before we actually break towards upside. But as soon as this is as well broken towards upside, it's pretty much over. What you're gonna see here on the weekly time frame is that we have this last resistance level over here at 71.3 or give or take, something like that. 71.3, that needs to be broken. We still haven't broken that, so maybe this week we're gonna break that towards upside. We still got 5 days left, and the only thing we need to do is like something like 0.65%. So, you know, it's not that much of a move that needs to happen for this to be broken. So there is very good chance that for us to break this towards upside. So we are very, very close to, you know, pump even more towards upside. Previous resistance level were a couple of down here. We are above those now, but this candle is not broken yet. There is a very good chance that this weekly candle will still hold like this over here. Best case scenario, we break all of these three resistance level over here. That's a 67, 68, and 71.3. That's best case scenario. That means that once you break 71.3, you're also out of this channel over here towards the consolidation channel. I mean, it's pretty much everything is broken, right? Now, considering that Ethereum right now did, you know, 70% move up here, you also see on Ethereum over here there were let's go to another chart over here on Ethereum. You'll see that we are above the blue box. We are also right now breaking this level over here. That's at 3.6, and we also got only one more resistance level up here at 33.8 level. So only one more resistance level in the next 5 days that needs to be broken. All of these resistance level will be broken very, very soon. Let's go to a clean chart because it's easier on the eyes. Monthly time frame, and you'll see over here that bullish engulfing candle is in full effect right now on the monthly time frame. We still got 10 days left on the bullish engulfing candle, but you know, it is still playing out very, very nicely. So Ethereum definitely did this, you know, big dump down, and right now continuing towards upside over here very, very nicely. And I think it's just gonna continue. I mean, there is no stopping this train right now, and we are into this, you know, I wouldn't say last move, but next move right now. That might actually, you know, propel us to whatever levels up here we are looking at, right? So we are not really interested in how big it's gonna go now, but right now it is pretty much confirmed that, you know, the move is starting to happen, because the trend is broken, especially on the daily time frame. Like there's no way you can draw this line over here. I mean, the trend is 100% broken. So this downtrend that we had over here, that's been going on for a while, for a couple of months right now, it's pretty much over. Another thing that you should notice on the chart is that we are right now right over here at 3.6, and you know, we started dumping below 3.6 over here, slowly dumps, you know, sideways, again gonna dump more, oh man, it's going to zero, blah blah blah, whatever, and then in one day you get back to 3.6. Remember, price always goes down a lot slower than towards upside. Upside is always faster than the down moves, and that's a very good reason for that, because they want to tire you out, they want to get you out of the market, they want to spend the time, and when it goes up, it's important that price goes up really fast so people cannot buy. Most people are, you know, didn't want to buy down here Ethereum or anything like that, because now it's gonna go lower, blah blah blah, whatever, all the FUD. And then suddenly shoots up here, and right now, oh my god, let me get a pullback. So right now, people on you know, watching Ethereum right now are waiting for pullback, and even after a 20% move, Ethereum still up 1.4%. So they're gonna, nah, I'm gonna buy pullback down here, whatever, right? And then it goes up here, oh man, I'm just gonna buy the resistance level, and it just go up here, and then they start FOMOing up here above 5k, and once they start FOMOing up here, it goes, you know, a little bit ballistic up there, and pretty much over, right? As soon as people start FOMOing in, it's pretty much over. We don't want people to FOMO in. We want a big fast move where they cannot catch the move, and you know, go up there and get them to FOMO in eventually at the top. But it does look very, very good. Ethereum Bitcoin chart up here is also looking very good. I think it broke the trend over here, at least this over here, trend over here, something like that, or at least trying to break the trend over here towards downside. This is the channel that we've been looking at for a while. There is also a falling wedge over here and stuff like that. There is a blue box, right? I drew this blue box because I was thinking, you know, where would the liquidity zone be on Ethereum if there was, you know, Ethereum liquidity zone on Ethereum Bitcoin chart, right? And I was looking at this week down here, and I was looking also at these wicks over here, but you know, this seems to be just, you know, tiny little wicks over here. So I was pulling it all the way down over here to this wicks over here. Maybe it was on bigger time frame. Yeah, it was a monthly time frame, I think. So monthly time frame over here. Let me just move it a little bit. Why is this should go all the way there. There we go. You know, how big is this, you know, blue box over here towards the upside? Technically, the blue box should be only this part over here, because this is the wick. This is the wick up here. Between these two wicks, there was no. But you can see over here, once it started going towards the upside over here, there was actually no action before below all the way down over here too as well, because this move was really fast and it was just consolidating. So whether this is, you know, do we have liquidity boxes on you know, these Ethereum Bitcoin pairs or stuff like that? I don't know, but it looks like we hit that box, and right now we are bouncing over to the box, bullish engulfing candle up here. We still are not above 10 moving average, 20 moving average, 50 moving average. We are above no moving averages right now, so you know, it still needs a little bit time to get out, but you know, it is a very good first move for Ethereum right now. That is bouncing up here above the midline up here, and hopefully it gets out. So we're still waiting for this you know, move towards upside, especially above these highs up here around the 0.06 or something like that. Once it starts getting up here, it's pretty much confirmed that, you know, this is gonna explode towards upside. But you know, the very first moves are the most important ones, because that's where the a lot of the gains are actually gotten. Another thing that's very important is Bitcoin dominant chart, and it looks like it's crashing, guys. It looks like it's crashing with a bearish engulfing candle over here towards downside. This is the daily time frame. This is the line that we'll be looking at. We already had a breakdown once, and we you know, it came right back on the inside the trend, bounced off in the inside trend, failed to go higher than these levels over here at the top. Pull back over here to support level, and right now it's breaking towards upside. We still don't have any kind of closes on the daily time frame, but if this actually does go towards downside, it just might be that, you know, it is pretty much over, and dominance is gonna continue crashing towards downside. If it continues crashing towards downside, that's one of the signs that you know, the bull market is definitely heating up. We are coming to the last stages of the bull market, and in these last stages of the bull market, the dominance should drop down significantly. Now, will it drop down all the way down to the 40 levels down here, like previously over here? There was you know, 36 level down here. You cannot see it. 36 levels down here at previous bottoms over here. This is at 40 levels. You'll see all of these bottoms over here at 40 levels. Will it drop down again to 40 levels or not, or maybe even a little bit higher to 45 or something like that? Maybe even lower. It depends on, you know, whether Bitcoin is the main squeeze in the market or not. But right now, I do believe that, you know, it could drop below the 40 levels, and the reason for that is that there is just so much, what are you gonna say, there is so much development in crypto space that you know, the Bitcoin is already adopted and everything, and there is more upside to everything else. So I think there is very good chance we drop below the 40 levels over here on the next move. But the drop is gonna be significant. The drop is gonna be significant. It does look like it's dropping already towards downside, which is actually very good. You know, so our lines are actually working somehow over here towards downside, and it does look very nice. A weekly time frame, we got a bearish engulfing candles. You know, still haven't broken the trend, but you know, the fact that we had this, you know, double top over here right now, and right now we need to go to something like below 54.3 over here towards downside. It looks good. Still a little bit way to go to get those confirmation levels, but you know, we cannot wait for confirmations. We already see confirmations on Ethereum chart pumping 20%, Bitcoin going out 7%, altcoins going between 5, 10, 15% towards upside. Like, we already see confirmation regardless, right? So it looks good, guys. It looks good. The fact that Ethereum is not dumping down, you'll see on the 4-hourly time frame up here. Ethereum is actually just consolidating up here at the top over here right now. It might have just a little bit pullback up here eventually, you know, before it actually goes towards upside again. But you know, the fact that after a 20% move, it can still, you know, hold these kind of levels at 3.6, 3.7 looks really strong, guys. I'm gonna tell you that any kind of move that does, you know, 20% move and still can hold this kind of, you know, this kind of bullishness towards the top. I mean, there is definitely 100% selling over here at the top, guys. There is definitely 100% selling. People are taking profits because a lot of people, you know, traders bought down here at 3K. So right now it's at 3.7. They had maybe 10, 20x leverage. They're definitely taking profits and thinking like, I'm gonna take profits, gonna pull back, blah blah blah, whatever, right? And it can happen. It can definitely pull back. But the fact that a lot of people are taking profits and the fact that we are not dumping towards downsides tell us that, you know, the price is actually strongly bullish. which is very, very good. Bitcoin is down minus 0.5%, but just consolidating up here. I mean, this is 1 hour time frame. Look at this consolidation up here right now. I think it might do another move over here fast towards upside up here, because this you know, just triangle consolidation up here before the next move towards upside, and then maybe a little bit more pullback. But it does look good. It does look very, very good. And with that, guys, any questions? Could this be the new bottom? The new bottom of what, man? Anne Marie, hi, how you doing? Andrew, what's up? If you got any questions, guys, post in there. But we are pretty much done with Bitcoin Daily. And you can see here on dominance on the small time frames, like it just dropped down. Bodo Andre, yo, TLA, what happened to you? Look 10 year younger. Go buy Bitcoin at 100 years. Yeah, I should do that. New bottom of Bitcoin, of course. New bottom of Bitcoin, of course. Yeah, I was thinking about it. Look at this, guys. Let me show you something over here. Very interesting. So if you remember our lines, our blue boxes, our predictions, and so forth, so forth. So we are always looking from these bottoms for the next move towards upside, right? So this bottom up here towards upside up here was a, you know, 90% move or something like that, almost 100% move. But every single time it was 80% move up here. This is 96% move from all the way to bottom. But over here it was 80%. So 80-90%. This is 96% move, right? So from the bottom towards these stops up here, entire move up here was 95, 96, 19% move. Is it gonna do another one of these 90% moves towards upside? A 90% move would be at around 110k up here, but oftentimes these last moves don't do, you know, the same amount of you know, pump. They do something like, you know, half of that. And you can see right now that, you know, 50% move up here gets us to this, you know, our top line up here, this line up here, that's around 85k. So, you know, it's either gonna be 110k, and if it goes 110k, there is a good chance to do another 50% move towards upside over here. On the other hand, if it does only 50%, you know, the top is at 85. Can you take a look at VeChain? Yeah, we looked at VeChain yesterday. VeChain has 146%, you know, upside right now. It broke the trend. That's the most important. Like this last part up here broke the trend right now, consolidating up here. It's gonna go outside of this consolidation channel up here towards upside, and target is, you know, all the way up here at 0.89 or something like that very, very soon, because this consolidation pattern up here takes a little bit while to play out. Anyways, guys, that's it for today. Thank you for stopping by. It's sunny outside. Enjoy the summer. Bitcoin Pampu, you know, all of the good things are happening very, very soon. Bitcoin has a 70k, 71k. Imagine that. Once we went down to 60k, 50k, at 1.58k. Imagine that. Everybody was like, nah, it's over. I mean, it took like 2-3 days. Like, it's your back up at 71k. Imagine the bullishness. Imagine the FOMO once retail gets here, guys. Enjoy the day, guys. The good times are coming. The good times are coming. But you know, before you can know the good times, you have to know the bad times. And you know, I think we are done with the bad times. Do you think Matic will go up much higher? I'm a little bit unsure about that. We might do a stream tonight, because you know the bullishness is here. Just check that out. We're gonna you know, maybe do an altcoin stream or something like that. Look at altcoins, and you know, there's that. Guys, enjoy the day. Bye bye. Outro.